Hi everyone, welcome back to my session. Today we are going to do a little introduction around Microsoft Teams. This is the free version of Microsoft Teams, which is available for anyone and everyone, but with limited functionality. I'm going to go straight into the demo and show you what's included within the free version of Microsoft Teams. Towards the end of the session, I'll be showing you some of the licensing, the costing if you did want to purchase the monthly subscription. Okay, so first of all, as you can see, this is my profile picture towards the right hand side where my mouse cursor is, and as you can see, it's got a tick in there with a green symbol showing that I'm available. So if I select my profile here, obviously it shows my name, my email address, my profile picture here, and obviously you can actually change your profile picture by selecting that. You can upload a picture, you can remove this picture and then upload another picture. You can also set a status message as well, which is really good when you're actually communicating to your colleagues and your partners. So for example, I can put in here I am working from home all day, and what I can do is, so it's up to 280 characters. That's the maximum you can actually place in this section here. And below here you've got clear status message after, so this will be after midnight. So if I select today, after midnight this message will clear automatically, or I can change it to 1 hour, 4 hours, never, or after this week. So if I'll be selecting, I can just say, after today, and then just select done. And now this message has now been displayed. I can, once you've saved this message, this will be there. If you did want to edit it, you would have to click on this pen icon to edit this message. Just put edit it again if you need to tidy it up, and then you can also delete this as well. Now what you can also do is you can manage your account, and this is some of the basic stuff that actually comes within the free version. So you've got this is your current account, your general here, you've got your themes. So at the moment the current theme is default. So you've got 3 themes, you've got default, dark and high contrast. Me selecting dark will give you a feel of this theme within Teams, with the white text with the black background, if you think this is going to be beneficial for yourself. You can also select high contrast, and let's see what that looks like. And that's how it looks like. So I would suggest that anyone who does have that accessibility need, or dyslexia or dyspraxia, who's suffering from that from that need, then this is where you can actually change your themes. And it's not just only the people who have accessibility needs. This is just if anyone can actually use this. It's part of Microsoft Teams, which are the standard settings, so feel free to change them. You can also change the chat density. Currently it's comfy. If I change it to compact, it will change to compact. So you can see here, this is compact. If I go back into the settings again, change that to comfy, it will change here. All it does, it just gives you the icons and the images, the profile picture, etc., and the colors. Also the language, you can change the standard one is English United Kingdom at the moment. That's set, but there's other languages in here that you can actually change. But obviously you would need to restart Microsoft Teams in order for that to take effect. Keyboard, again, you can change those language settings, enable spell check as well. You can also turn off animations, etc. Accounts, that's your account. Plans and upgrades, I will go into this more in depth later on. Privacy, you can sync contacts, blocked contacts as well, manage how you find people, your profile, and other shortcuts. Read receipts, if you want any of this to be turned on or off, you can. So this is what you can do. Notifications, if you receive a message, obviously it's up to you if you want to turn off the sound or turn it on. Chat, messages, mentions and reactions. So if you do get any mentions, then you can make it show only showing feed or banner and feed together. Messages on the banner, it will show a notification. Likes or reactions, there'll be a banner and a feed, which I'll talk about later. And in terms of accessibility, within Microsoft Teams you've got sign language options. So here I can manage signers. So say for example I can just insert myself in there and my other account. So you can insert that account in there. Once you've found that person, this is only for those people that you've identified that the people that need sign language. So obviously all it does is it prioritizes signers on my screen in meetings. Captions, if I turn these captions on during a meeting, whatever I say will be displayed on the screen during the meeting, which helps other colleagues, other people within the meeting to actually read some of the captions. So something similar to YouTube captions when you're watching a video on YouTube. Display, you can turn off animations, but obviously that requires starting Teams. So that's the settings. So now you've got the search icon here. You can search for people and chats. I currently don't have any people to search for, so I'm not going to search for, but you can actually search. I can just search for myself on here, for example. Hit enter and it will display the results so for those people that you've saved as contacts, or any chats. And the good thing about this is if there's anything that you've mentioned probably a couple of weeks ago within a chat, a specific word, and you're thinking, oh, what exactly was that word, or someone's mentioned someone's name in a chat and you're thinking, oh, I need to speak to this particular person, you can just search that name in there, any message that was sent to that person, that keyword, and it will search not just only for that person but also the chat history, which is really good. So towards the left hand side on the screen you've got a couple of icons here. So you've got activity, this is your feed, so this is where you will actually see any @mentions, replies and other notifications here. So for example, if someone's liked your message or anything like that, so what I can do is here, so within here, if I put test 1 2 3, and what will happen is if I hover my mouse over this piece of text, I can actually like someone's comment. I can also select a heart to replace that, a smiley face, or an optional one optional reactions. So this is where some of these reactions are. If I go into more options, I can also, if I've made a spelling and grammar mistake, anything like that, I can select edit, and here I can re-edit that. So I can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and just click on that tick to say it's done, and that will just show that that's been edited for the other person, for the recipient. What I can also do is I can reply to it. So something similar to what you normally do on WhatsApp messaging. I can also delete that and undo it. And you can also mark as unread, which will then show a notification here, anything which is unread, that you haven't read it within the chat. So me selecting this, it's showing that there's a notification showing that I haven't read it. But if I click on that chat, there you go. So you can reply back to that, and that will that chat history will it will show that that it's been read. Okay, so we'll move on to chats now. So chats, as you saw, you can put in a message there. What you can also do is format. So while you're typing, so you can type something in there saying "Dear Sir," but what I can do is highlight that in italics, underline that, etc. Change. You've got all of these extra features here. Something similar to Microsoft Word, really, in the Office, the actual Office suites. You can quote, and then once you're happy with your message, then you can send that. But what you've also got the ability to attach any files, so you can attach files directly from your cloud. These are the cloud files. This is where some of the stuff saved within your OneDrive, or you can directly upload from this device if you don't have any files saved within your OneDrive. So for example, I can select attach cloud files, so that will now open up my OneDrive, and I can select a document within here. Once I've selected it, I can just click attach, and that will attach. And if I select upload from this device, it's a similar thing, but then OneDrive, in this case OneDrive won't open. It will go automatically, will go into your actual desktop stuff, your documents, your My Documents and stuff, and some of these are not within the OneDrive. But what I can also do, if I think I've accidentally selected that, I can also select OneDrive Personal and then attach the files from there. So there's two ways that you can actually do that. Again, emojis, smiley faces, all these other GIFs. Let me just accept this, and now I should be able to see some GIFs. So let's have a look at this one and just send that. So this is what you can, this is actually included within the basic version of Teams. Polls, you can create a new poll. And this is something similar to Microsoft Forms. So I can say Did you like today's session? Question mark. Yes, and then option 2 could be no. Add another option and I can say maybe. Multiple selections or not multiple selections, so you can still do that. You can add as many as you want. Before publishing this, you can preview, and if you're happy with this, so it says here is a preview of the card you will be sending, etc. That's how it will submit vote. So you say yes, send. And there we go. So within your chat, you can actually also publish a poll in there. So anyone within that chat can put yes, no, maybe, submit vote. And you can see all the responses here. So the next person can click on that, submit vote. Obviously this is me doing it, that's why. But other people, when they submit something on there, you will see all of that, all the responses here, how many people said yes, how many people said no, and how many said maybe. So it's something similar to Microsoft Forms, which is really good. What you can also do is record a video clip. That's if you've got a video. And this is what it looks like. So you can take pictures as well, and you can record a little clip and then send it. In this scenario circumstances, I'm not going to do that because I'm currently on a recording. And another thing here within the chat, even if I've got more than one person, so I can just talk you through. So this is my chat. You can attach files in there. This is where your files go. I can upload files in there. So for example, I can upload from this device. So just say where's OneDrive, document, open, and so it's saying this some files can't be uploaded. Let's have a look. So what you would normally see is when you share a file within a chat. Let's try here. If it works. Okay, so that document has been sent. So there, this is the file. This is where this file will be. So it also gives me the facility to open in the browser only at this stage, because I've got the free version. You can download it or you can copy the link. So I'll, for example, copy the link. If I wanted to send this to somebody in another chat, I can just paste it in there, enter that, which shows that I've shared the file via OneDrive. I can also attach photos to the chat automatically, and they will show up in this section as well. So anything you share within that chat will be there, but you can actually, if I wanted to, these are 3 things that I can only do. Plus, if you've got any other apps, you can add another tab in here, but within that chat only. So adding a tab, we've got one here, for example, tasks. This is tasks by planner. So I can call this my tasks. Save that. and you will be able to see that here, my tasks. So it's tasks by planner. It's basically a planner. So here I can say to complete Teams user guide, assign to. I'll just assign it to myself. Yeah, so let's try what it searches for. Okay, so you'll have that's been selected. Priority is important or medium. Let's say medium. Due date. So we're gonna say towards the end of this week. And you just select create task. And now that will be a task for me to complete. If I select on it, to complete this task, what I can do is, or even if it's not completed, I can say it's, so that shows it's completed. If I untick it, that shows it's not. I can add more people on there. I can assign it to more than one person as well. If it's group work, for example, I can change the due date again and the priority if it's important or medium. Notes here, I can say, please ensure this gets completed on time. I can add more items to the checklist as well, which is not currently allowing me that to do that. But what I can do is I can close that, and that will stay there. But like I said, once it's resolved, all you need to do is do a tick. That will disappear. But you can actually go into the history to see where that's gone. But that shows that that task's been completed. So yeah, you can. It's not just that specific particular app that you can actually add. You can search for other apps as well. So anything. I'm trying to think. Forms, if it's available. It's not currently available within this license. That's why this is the only one that's there within the free version. Okay, another thing you can do, group video call if I'm in a chat, and obviously you can also do the same with an individual as well. Video call, audio call, you can reload just refreshes the tab. You can add more than one person within the chat as well, and that's where the collaboration comes in, and obviously work within documents within your private chat. You can also rename the chat. So here we can say, okay, Azim's colleagues, save. So you can rename that. What you can also do, so to create a new chat, you've got a few. If you within the chat, you've got new chat here. So if you're starting a new chat, you need to enter that person's name in there, and then that's it. Just send a message. But like I said, you can add more people to that chat as well. So now let's go back to this one, my chat. What you can also do is clicking on the three dots allows you to mark as unread or pin. If I wanted this group chat pinned, so that's pinned now, it's saved. So every time I log into Teams, I want it to be seen on my pinned section. I can mute it for notifications or unmute it, block bot conversation, or delete the whole chat, the entire chat as well. Okay, next I can select Meet, and let's just wait for a while, a few minutes. Let's see what that does. So Meet now, you can. So these are the things that you can currently do: Meet now, meet later, get a meeting link, pull people into a call right now, schedule a call for later. So these are the things that you can actually do. If I select to meet now, let's see what happens. So it's trying to say that trying to join the meeting straight away. Okay, calendar. So what I can do is anywhere you click within the calendar, okay, so you can say catch up meeting, required attendees if it's more than one person, times, you can change the times and the dates, etc. If it's all day, add location, you can say virtual, and what I can do is click save. So that's creating a meeting now. I can close that, and that's my meeting. If I click on that link, it's showing here that there's a click here to join the meeting. There's a link in here. So if I click on this link, anyone who clicks on this link will go straight into that meeting, and you can join. And it shows here that I'm the meeting organizer. But I can share this with more than one person once it's been created. Copy link again. And obviously you can change the time zones as well, just to let the other person know. And because we've created this meeting, it also automatically opens up a chat in here within that meeting. So anything you've discussed within that meeting will be in here. If I close this, this will also automatically sync with your Outlook. So your email Outlook calendar. Okay, so in here, let's edit this. So what we're going to do is delete this event. So I've got nothing in my calendar, and we can view this by day, or work week, or week, and further down on the left hand side you've got help. So you could look into topics, training, what's new, suggest a feature, give feedback, contact support. So that's with Microsoft. By clicking on this you can download the desktop app, but like I said, on the free version your desktop app will not open, because it will ask you to to get your subscription set up, which is about £3 a month. And then you get the full features of Microsoft Teams. So this is, within a nutshell, this is everything what's within the free version of Microsoft Teams. Now I'm going to go into the costings and the license. If you're paying for Teams, what you get. So here on the Microsoft website, it shows here within the free version, there's no commitment, it's free. So these are the things that you get: unlimited group meetings for up to 60 minutes, also up to 100 participants per meeting, 5 gig of cloud storage per user, unlimited chat with co-workers and customers, file sharing, tasks and polling, data encryption for meetings, chats, calls and files. And at the bottom here it says Microsoft Teams. The Essentials one, Microsoft Teams Essentials, this is where it's £3 a month. So it's an annual subscription. This is so these are the differences. This is what you get within the Teams Essential one. With the £3 a month, you get unlimited group meetings for up to 30 hours. So doing a comparison, on the free one it's only 60 minutes. Up to 300 participants per meeting, and on the free version it's 100 participants per meeting. You get 10 gig of cloud storage per user, and obviously on the free one you only get 5 gig. Anytime phone and web support, which and obviously you haven't actually got that on there. So that's where And obviously with the file sharing and stuff, data encryption, obviously you get that anyway. Plus, this is plus, so you get everything for the free one. As you can see, it says everything in the free version of Teams. Plus, this is plus, so this is what the extra things that you get. But this is £3 a month. Further, if you wanted Microsoft 365 Business Basic, this is what you get. Everything in Microsoft Teams Essential Plus, you get all of these web-based versions, mobile versions of Office, etc. All of these things for the £9.40, which is a business standard. You get all of these, and as you can see, look at these apps at the bottom. These are the things that you will be paying for. So these are the within a nutshell. This is Microsoft Teams.